4th chapter, 20th verse. If someone says, I love God and hates his brother, he is a liar. For he who does not love his brother whom he has seen, who you see on the job every day, you pass by every Sunday in church, you shop at the same market, you pump gas at the same station, you drive down the same highways and the byways, and you give the finger. The poor fella that comes up to you and asks, brother, may I have a dime? You scold him and say, get a job, while you're holding a fistful of dollars and a pocket full of change. How can he who has not seen say that he loves God? That was not you with the alabaster box worshiping at the feet of Jesus. That was not you who washed his feet with her tears and dried them with her hair. You were not the one in the boat in the middle of the ocean almost to sink because of such a great catch. And that was not you that had the daughter possessed, and Jesus couldn't give meat to the dogs, but because of the Gentile women's faith in the crumbs from the master's table, Jesus was moved with compassion. That was not you. Now, saints, if you say that you love God and hate me, you're a liar. So where does it put you when you tell me that you love me with the love of the Lord? It puts love on a mission. What's the name of our thing today, saints? Love on a mission. Love on a mission, and Jesus showed us the way. It was the love of the Lord in Matthew 26, verse 36, that had Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, sweating drops of blood, falling to the ground on his face, and prayed, saying, my soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even to death. O my Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will. O my Father, if this cup cannot pass away from me unless I drink it, your will be done. The love of the Lord, his soul exceedingly sorrowful. His soul exceedingly sorrowful. Praying to God the Father with his soul exceedingly sorrowful. Not because of the journey ahead of him to Calvary and the cross. The Lord, his soul wasn't exceedingly sorrowful because of the beating he had endured. 40 lashes. With the instrument that they call a cat o' nine tails, that had these little pieces of barbed wire metal on each strand leather. And the man holding the whip stood there, and he pulled it back as far as his arm would go, and he released it with all the power in his body on Jesus' body. And when he brought it back, he yanked it as hard as he could, tearing the flesh on Jesus' body. And he didn't do it once. He didn't do it 3 times. He didn't do it a half a dozen times, not even a dozen times. He did it 40 times, tearing the skin off of Jesus' body. But that was not why his soul was exceedingly sorrowful. After the beating, when you looked at Jesus, you couldn't even tell that that was a human being. But that's not what made him exceedingly sorrowful. Mark 15, verse 33. My God, why have you forsaken me? It was not the impending physical suffering, as terrible as it would be, that caused Jesus to pray this way. It was the reality of the sinless Son of God bearing the sins of the world and facing separation from his people. Jesus became a curse for us and took the brunt of God's righteous wrath against sin. The love of the Lord put love on a mission that Jesus paved the way. When he concluded, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit, then Jesus breathed his last breath. And on the third day he rose. And a while after that, Jesus ascended, saying, it is finished. He gave us the keys. Greater things shall we do. So, saints of God, the next time you say, I love God, don't be lying. And the next time you tell someone, I love you with the love of the Lord, just know that you have called your own self to the mission of love.